That's the kind of game that you were saying in preseason to us about, hey, we know inside this room we want to be a hard team to play against. Does that game kind of typify everything that we've been hearing about this group?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a really good way, to start the season, being down, 4-1, and that's the kind of team we are. I think we don't give up, and we went one goal at a time, and that's what we did, and shows, a resiliency of this group. And that's what we got to do all year. I mean, we don't want to be down by 3 goals all year, but I think in this situation, that just shows the kind of team we're going to be.
There's lots of examples of from a coach or even yourself saying you don't want to be down by 3, but those have got to be the most fun games to play in when you know you're in it and you've got all the time in the world to show it.
Yeah, for sure. I think, in the first period, a lot of penalties, so they took advantage, on their power play. And but after that, that's it. We can't panic, and that's what we did. I think we stuck as a team. I think we're going to lose as a team. We're going to win as a team. So that's what we told ourselves in the locker room after the first, and we did the job after that.
And how about the debut by Mantha? There was a lot of storylines that you could look at and point to, but just the idea that Mantha comes in, has a Gordie Howe opening night, his new team.
That's great. I mean, I didn't know he had that second year out of him on that breakaway. Yeah. Holy, he got I mean, that was crazy. And I think, we all know he's a good player. I think he's showed it last night, and love playing with that guy. I think that's a great start. Like you said, Gordie Howe hat-trick. Stepped up for his teammate, and what a game that he had.
A little spring or maybe a catapult out of the penalty box?
Yeah, seriously. I was like, even Hughes, I think, was surprised, and he was like, holy, this guy's going. And that was a hell of a move too. Got that speed and back in 5-0. Great goal for us, to get us going. So.
Can that like bring a group together when you see a new guy that hasn't known Kevin all that long, that he's willing to do that type of thing? Can that bring a group kind of closer together?
Yeah, for sure. We know we're a tight group. There's no doubt in that, and I think in training camp it showed. And I just feel good. I think we gel all together, and we're a team that's gonna stick together, and we showed it last time. It was unfortunate, for Runes, but after that, we stuck together, and these type of players. Lombi, his energy on the bench too is incredible. We needed that, and these new guys, they're coming in doing their job.
How did you feel with that, the first regular season game with that line and playing with those two guys last night?
It was good. I think we created some, offensive opportunity, and I think, we didn't give up too much as well. So, I liked it. I think we play in their zone. We're going to play a hard game, and, that's what we got to keep doing.
What's a big timely goal on night one do for you personally?
That was good. I think I worked hard all game long, and doing the little things, and I guess you got to go to the crease to get a goal. And, that got fortunate bounce. Obviously, would have liked to end it there, for the winning goal. But it's that's the type of game. I think it was a great game for us, and I just like the way we kind of handled everything, and we got it, and I think it's a huge boost for us to win that game like that.
Obviously, you didn't want to allow the tying goal, but then would have been robbed of Zari's. Can you just describe that goal, because it was pretty unbelievable?
Yeah, as ours. He's him too. He's a special player, and I think he took that step, last year, and that was just that was a sick move. I think it's good to see. Got a lot of skill guy in this room, and it just shows.
Can I ask you where the change took place, the composure? Period number one was a rodeo, but where did you see the real change in either the attention to detail or maybe something that was said? You mentioned that energy on the bench with Lomber. Where did the change take place in your mind?
I think in the first the emotion take over. We were kind of all over the place, and trying to hit everyone and stuff like that. So I think we got to kind of relax after first, and came back and say, look, we got to get back to our game plan, and stick to details and be all over them, and that's what we did. I think in the second and third, and I think at the end we knew they were going to get a push at first. All opener, we're going to get the crowd energy, and I think after that we just took it back to them, and we were the better team.
Did that crowd, when they were chanting JT Miller, no doubt everybody heard it, did that kind of light a fire for you guys as well, given what had taken place?
I'm sure it did a little bit, but I think we kind of try to, keep the noise down, on the bench. And I think like I said, I think we just need to get that energy. I think even if we're down, we got to be positive, and I think that's what we did. We stick to it, and that's going to be your team this year. So.
Jonathan, you did a lot of penalty killing, I know, in Florida. We saw you out there last night, probably more than in the last couple seasons. What can make you effective in that role?
I mean, I like it. I think, obviously coming in here, there's a lot of guys that can kill, and so I didn't get my opportunity. But I like that Husk is trusting me, defensively, and I think I take pride in that. I think it's I think it keeps you involved too in the game. You're always kind of out there, power play, PK, 5-on-5. So I like it. I mean, hopefully I can be really good at it, but I felt good for my first game.
I was gonna say, is last night one of those games a guy who's not on the penalty kill can kind of fall out of early just because you're not out there?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, but when you're not on it, you kind of know you're not gonna be on it, so you gotta prepare it a different way. So, but yeah, I like it. I think it keeps me involved, and I think, but at the same time, you got to do the job. So that's what I'm gonna do.